Hi, I'm Charlie,
And I'm Danny.
and welcome to Sink Your Teeth In, the show where we take a bite out of all things spooky so you can get your fill.
This is episode 25! We're going to be doing an AMA. Welcome back, Little Omens. Today we are filming episode 25 of Sink Your Teeth In. Can you believe it's been about half a year of Sink Your Teeth In?
No, I cannot.
No, literally. Like, I remember being like, it's episode 2, it's episode 3. Like, the fact that we're at 25 is so crazy.
Imagine
so
how we're going to
happy.
be at 100.
No, literally.
1,000.
I love this. And we always talk about, like, you know, where a channel might go. But honestly, I just have so much fun sitting here with you.
No, really.
This is genuinely, like, the highlight of my week every week.
Oh, yeah. That's going to make me cry.
No, this
Don't even have on my waterproof mascara.
It's fun, like, obviously making content and, like, doing these ideas and just being creative. But also, like, our friends and family that we've, like, you know, included. And
it is a lot of work, like the editing of it, like making socials and all of that. But, like, this, like, getting to sit here and just, like, kiki with you.
Yeah, it's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, like, we love horror. So, like, to have, like, that be, like, the focal topic point.
And we love fucking talking. We do not shut up.
We do not shut up.
No, I'm so, like, I cannot believe we are already here. It feels like we just filmed the first episode.
It does.
With the little table, with our laptops. It feels like we filmed the first episode the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Story time later.
That's a story time later.
So we asked all of you, because we wanted to include all of our little omens and all of our loved ones, for you guys to ask us questions. If you had any questions about YouTube, our life, whatever you wanted to know. And we have those today. So we're going to be answering your guys' questions.
And if you're new here, welcome to episode 25. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more content to sink your teeth into.
Hopefully we have a lot of fun things coming your way.
You'll enjoy it.
The next 25 are going to be better than the last.
There it is. You won't regret it.
You won't regret it. All right.
Let's get into it.
First question comes from someone that we both love.
Okay.
Yes, someone that we both love very much. Have you both seen Audrey Rose? And if so, thoughts? So neither of us knew. We thought it was a person. And it's actually a movie. I'll go ahead and read.
I thought she was talking about Gypsy Rose. And I was like, I do have thoughts, but I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks to Danny. She said no.
No, because I Googled it, and all I kept seeing was jewelry, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about. Okay. Which is crazy. This is kind of a crazy question. We'll get back to it in a sec. Audrey Rose is a 1977 American psychological horror drama film directed by Robert Wise and starring Marsha Mason, Anthony Hopkins, and John Beck. Its plot follows a New York City couple who are sought out by a stranger who believes their adolescent daughter is a reincarnation of his deceased one. It is based on the 1975 novel of the same name by Frank D. Felitta, who also adapted the screenplay. So we haven't seen it. From what I see, this is the cover. It looks kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it sounds like an interesting movie, so maybe we'll do an episode on it. But do you remember when we were thinking about episode ideas and we were looking at those short YouTube films, how they thought they were treating the younger daughter like the older daughter that died? I was like, that's so crazy, because that's literally that. Like, isn't that weird?
It is. It reminds me of this movie, and I only remember the preview of it, but her husband dies. She gets remarried. She has a baby. The baby is the reincarnate. Like, the husband has all the baby has all the memories of the dead husband.
That's really fucking gross and weird.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, so we haven't seen it, but
it's on the list now.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with the name too, Audrey Rose.
Audrey Rose.
I was like, I know Amber Rose. But I didn't even know Anthony Hopkins was in it. You already got me.
Moment.
So yeah. Okay, the next question. This person I also love, but I'm really upset that you asked this.
Hi.
What do you think about weird exotic movies like Tusk? So this is from my sister-in-law, who I love you so much.
We love you.
But okay, so she had told me about this movie. Have you seen it?
Uh-huh.
She had told me about this movie like years before we watched it. And I was like, and then casually we were like, oh, whatever. And we let her pick out the movie. Never again, because she picked Tusk. And the whole movie was like, what the fuck? And she's like, oh yeah, I've never seen it either. What do you mean you've never seen it?
I saw a preview and it was good enough.
Well, no, her sister, who we also love, told her about it. And I was like, girl, I have a weird thing about stitches.
I have a thing about body horror.
Freak me out. And like,
I do have a thing about body horror where I can watch it. I just have like a nauseous feeling the entire time.
It makes me, even thinking about it right now, makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Naples.
I hated it.
It's that and
that guy's fucking gross.
Also,
too.
when you get like when people like rip nails out and stuff, I'm always like when they get dragged.
Yeah. So, weird exotic is not my flavor. I love a good. We know the plot. We love The Conjuring, like Annabelle, things like that. Like,
I mean, Tusk is hard because it's like, what was the reason?
No, literally. I think it is well made because it's so fucking gross and horrible. But I hate it.
But then on the flip side of it, because like I would say Tusk and I'd be like, but then Teeth. I think you gotta see Teeth.
I love Teeth.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's still that body horror.
I love it, but I also am really sad because, like, the purpose of it is fucking, like, so obviously trauma and horrible and like that. But, like, I'm obsessed with the thought of, like, yeah, fuck you. Rip it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it really depends. I think the cast really matters because a lot of time the weird exotic movies don't have a lot of funding, and so it's like kind of weird like actors and stuff, and they do weird shit and not great production. If it's a really well made weird movie, sure, but like the Human Centipede shit like that, not for me.
That is very someone who's like, that to me gives like middle school energy.
Yes.
Like this was made for a middle schooler who's like, I'm just here to get grossed out.
Literally that. It's very like, I need to see something that it gives. Okay, so you know how they always say like, a mediocre man has a thought I had when I was 13.
Yeah.
It's that.
It is that. And then it's always like, which is like, what does that mean about me? Because I'm here like, of course I've seen it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see when I was like in middle school. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I'm a horror buff. Of course I gotta see it.
Of course I've seen it. I wish I had not seen that movie. I could have lived a million years without ever seeing that movie.
Yeah.
But thank you for your question, and I love you so much. Okay. The next question. All these people are from people we love, so.
They're all little omens.
We love
looking at you, little omens.
Is everyone in the family this into horror? I don't know if we've ever talked about. We are cousins. The wool over y'all's eyes.
Hey.
We are cousins.
We're cousins.
So we share a family, and the answer is no. We are the cool hot cousins. We love all our cousins. And y'all are great. But like, we're definitely a breed of our own.
Yeah. My husband loves horror.
Yes.
He is always down to watch and get scared. Our shared mother is a no.
No, a hard no. Except sometimes she surprises me and she's like,
There was a time and a place, but then it's like I had children and I grew up and now I don't watch horror.
Yeah, I think it's like a thriller she's okay with, but horror, no. She's like, why would you even invite that? And honestly, she's right. Actually, our aunt, she's, not so much, I would say, anymore, but yeah, she's like seen.
Yeah. I think everyone went through that phase. We just stuck. And they were like, yeah, we've seen it.
Kind of relating to that, Mama Omen asked,
Mama Omen.
This show is so entertaining and fun to watch. What do you attribute your compatibility to?
Oh.
Cute. See, we were separated at birth. No.
It kind of feels that way.
Genuinely, like, we joke a lot that we're siblings somehow and we got separated because we're literally the same person.
Okay. Wait, why?
My class is why then?
Yeah.
It's spooky, like, how our thoughts are in tune. Like, I'll message you and be like, and you'll be like, I was literally thinking about that.
Yeah.
And it happens, like, not just a little, like, it happens daily.
Well, not only that, but, like, our bond was solidified so quickly because little story time. My mother died when I was 9. We've talked about this. I lived with my father. My parents split before my mother died. And so it was like, bye.
Yeah, like, our families were not.
It, like, almost to a point of no contact. There was always a way to contact, but it was never like, hey girl, how we been?
Yeah.
2020, pandemic happens, and for whatever reason, I just reach out. My aunts and I are kikiing, and Danny's over there, like, jealous as hell. So I was like,
I was
girl,
so upset. I was like, I want to know the gays.
I was like, girl, come to breakfast. And it was supposed to be just, like, a little, like, 45-minute break. It was, like, a fucking brunch, girl.
Yeah,
we were there till, like, 3 in the afternoon.
We were not there that late.
We were there till, like, 5 in the night. I'm just kidding. And yeah, I think that just, like, solidified it. And then we talked, and we would always, like the same stuff, had the same humor, sent the same TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it was kind of slow at first, but once we were like, oh my god, like, yeah. I think I came out like a couple months after we were hanging. I don't know. I just, like, it was not that you were, like, the reason.
I wrapped that rainbow flag around you.
No, but, like, we don't have any, like, I can't think of anyone else in our family who's queer or outwardly queer, I suppose.
But we know who you are.
But we have it right here. No, but so it was, like, very, because I had been obviously, like, going through that and, like,
contemplating.
Yeah, like, most of my friends knew, but I wasn't, like,
yeah,
my parents and stuff didn't know. But, like, being around you guys made me feel, like, so safe and so comfortable. And, like, obviously, if you're accepted in the family, not that I ever thought, like, I would be shunned or whatever. Like, I knew that wasn't real, but it's still so scary. And, like, so, like, things change. Like, things do change.
Girl, I know firsthand.
No, yeah. But, like, it was just you're, like, almost like a role model in that sense for me. Like, it's just very, I don't know. Oh. But, yeah. No, like, we connect on so many levels because, like, we're the only queer ones. We're, like, 2 big bitches.
Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is.
You know? You know what, too, is I feel like, so my brother and I were very close growing up. And not that we're not necessarily close now, but it's not the same as when we were little. Yeah. But, like, that's, you know, we're both whatever.
Have I replaced?
No. But no, but it's, like, outwardly familiar. Like, the 4 of us are very close in my family. Like, we're always, like, very tight knit, as much as, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, it's never been, like, outwardly family. We're family, and like, we enjoy each other, but it's not like I see you every week or
the close.
We didn't go to grandma's house and, like, sleep over it. So, like, our familial bond is something I've never had.
Yeah.
And, like, it's something that I've craved for a long time. But it's not just like, oh, you're a means to an end. We get along so it's just, like, all of these things, like, the stars align.
It really did.
So perfect.
No, really. It's like, I mean, I've been close with cousins on my dad's side and everything, but it has always been that line of, like, we are cousins. Yeah. We are friends. Before, you know, like, we have that brother and sister bond before we have, like,
genuinely, like, We are like platonic soulmates.
100%.
It's just like your person. I don't know.
100%.
So there's
I found
that.
my life bestie.
There's that. Okay. Rank movie. Well, it's not really a question, but it's a request.
It's a demand.
It's a request. Rank movie genres from favorite to least favorite. Horror or just in general?
I think like in general. So like
Oh.
what are some movie genres? Because I'm thinking of like, so horror's top tier. Comedy's gonna come in second. Rom-coms? But see, that's like side. So we've got horror, comedy. I will say action. I do love
Drama?
a thriller. Ooh.
No, thriller is up there for me. I think thriller might be my number one. I prefer something that's like,
No.
what's going on?
Horror for, well, yeah, maybe. See, I don't know if it like comes into like a subgenre because I like horror, I like thriller, I like crime.
I feel like that's kind of one
Those are my
bundle.
top three. My bottom three,
Oh, dramas.
dramas,
Not for me. Rom-coms.
period pieces.
Don't say that.
No, period pieces.
No. Are you talking about like Little Women?
No, not a. Not a. Not a. No, I mean like. What's one? Like that movie Alexander with Colin Farrell. Because he's recreating Alexander the Great.
Oh, like, yeah, some boring men shit.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, like Little Women or like Troy, stuff like that. Like that's okay.
Those are so different.
I know, but like it's still. It's a
So
great.
if there's a sexy man,
Well, it's Colin Farrell.
Troy?
No, in Alexander.
Oh, no, but
Bro,
like,
he sleeps with a man. Are you kidding me? Like 12-year-old me, whenever that came out, I was like, I got
why
that on
don't you
DVD.
like this movie?
Bro, I got that on DVD. I don't like. It's not something that I'm sitting on. I watched the movie specifically for that scene. Hit like everything. Brokeback Mountain.
oh my god,
I
that
mean, like
movie-
it was a great movie. My only gripe with Brokeback Mountain, why is the audio so fucking quiet?
I don't know. My gripe was, I thought it was a comedy. Okay. I did not have anyone to introduce me to queer media.
You see two cowboys and something that says Brokeback Mountain. You say,
I've never
this is gonna be hilarious.
I never saw a trailer. I never saw anything. People make fun of this movie a lot. So I was like, oh, it's like,
the first like mainstream gay movie.
I understand that. And I realized my mistake. It was 10 p.m. at night and I'm sitting there fucking bawling by myself, sobbing, like, because it's so fucking sad and like hurt my
Twist.
feelings so bad. Like, and I just had to go to sleep and like,
Jack Twist. You mean Jack Nasty?
it was, yeah, I wasn't prepared
It's a
for
great
that.
movie. My only
is.
gripe with it is that every time I
Anne
watch it,
Hathaway?
a girl. No, but every time I watch it, I'm like, holy shit. Like clicking up that volume, and then the music's all loud and everything.
Oh,
but
I hate when we
talking
can't get the
like-
audio.
They're talking like this, and then the music's like this. Like, girl.
Yeah, get it together.
Anyway, I would say top three for me is horror, thriller, crime, drama, meh.
No.
Like, like history documentary stuff. I'm not about, and
Musicals?
I love a musical.
Yeah.
It's the gay in me, girl. Love a musical.
Okay.
The Hills Are Alive.
Can
with
I
the
give
Sound of
my
Music.
ranking?
I was thinking of my third, but yeah, go for it.
It's all about me. No.
We're such good friends.
Mine would be horror. I don't know. It's not like, it depends on my mood, genuinely, but like the top horror action, because like the thing for movies for me is I want to be transported out of my life. Dramas make me sad. I'm already sad every day. You know what I mean? Like, I exist. So like I need to not exist for a second.
Yeah.
So horror, action. I like a good like just like funky weird movie. I don't know. Like,
I don't love a weird movie.
I do love. It depends on the weird movie.
I don't love a weird. You know what comes to mind is that movie with Scarlett Johansson, like Under the Skin or whatever. Artistic movies and stuff, I don't get it.
No. Me usually no, but like me too usually not. I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say.
Me usually no, but me too.
But Poor Things?
I'm gonna put that on your headstone. Here lies Danny. Me usually too, but also.
You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. No, literally. But like Poor Things was so phenomenal. Like it really just depends.
Poor Things? Who's that with?
The one that just came out.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I
remember I
haven't
was
seen it.
telling
That's
you?
why I'm like, huh?
So, but I hated the beginning of it. But I literally sat there for 20 minutes after, just like, because it was so good. I love something that's like, I don't know, like that just has a really great message. I don't know. I'm not message, but like it ties together well. I just like a really good movie.
Yeah. See, for me too, it's like the autistic in me to where I'm like, there's like been movies that are like, people are like, this is a really crappy movie.
Yeah. And I'm
But-
like, this is great.
Yeah, like something, whether it be like aesthetically, just like the fashion in it, what I could pick out like the most nuanced, tiny little thing. And that to me, like, I don't care about anything.
You know what I do like? I love a good mystery movie. Like that shit. Thriller.
Yeah.
I feel like thrillers are up there. It really just depends. If it's got the vibe of The Conjuring, Bly Manor, shit like that, that's my horror. If it has Marvel, people blowing shit up, and hot men and hot girls, I'm probably there.
I think that's like the winning combination. You gotta have like attractive men or attractive women, attractive people. You gotta have the aesthetic and the music. I think if you can not nail those three things, girl, I'll watch anything.
Oh, literally. In terms of horror, in case that's what this person was requesting,
Yeah.
paranormal,
Top tier.
gothic. Ooh.
Yeah, paranormal, gothic horror, and then for me, a home invasion.
Yeah, like a slasher.
The Strangers.
A slasher.
When you say slasher, I think of like Freddy Krueger, Jason,
I think of
Halloween.
Scream.
Yeah. I wouldn't not watch those, but I would have other movies to watch beforehand.
Yeah. You like folk horror.
Oh, girl. Girl. Yes, I do.
I don't care for, like we talked about movies like Tusk with the body. I don't like gore. We know I don't like gore. And
Don't call her out because she's not gore.
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't like. Psychological is okay sometimes if it presents itself in more of a thriller way. If it's just fucking up my reality,
I like psychological
I do
horror,
not
but
like
I
it.
don't like watching it alone, or I don't like.
Oh my
Like
God.
if someone's never going to watch that movie,
we need to talk about it.
yeah, I need to be like
yeah.
symbolism.
You know my least favorite horror? When people are getting essayed and weird fucking shit is happening for absolutely no reason. Like, I don't necessarily think it needs to be in a movie regardless, but like, if it is to further the plot point or like says something and there's commentary, that's something. You just putting that in because you're a fucking weirdo and like you want to be shocking is literally disgusting.
Yeah,
Not a fan. That's what I got though. What about found footage?
I like found footage, but it's to a point where, what's the one, Cloverfield? Where like it's basically like, did Godzilla come to New York? You ever seen Cloverfield?
I don't think so. You know, I've told you that I get confused between that and The Fourth Kind.
Oh, girl, The Fourth Kind.
That's the one with the aliens, right?
Yeah. I can't do that. But seeing her jaw unhinge
See, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
on The Fourth Kind.
It was so long. I was like
So-
11 or 12 when I saw that.
So like found footage, if we're talking, I think like paranormal does well, like Paranormal Activity, The Blair Witch, I think, is good.
That one is iffy for me because I just like that one was really confusing. I think it's because we don't ever see anything like.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't in paranormal either.
Well,
it just feels
only-
like there's no conclusion for that.
My only thing is you have found footage where it's like this. It's set up on a tripod, and we're just living it out.
I appreciate that.
Unedited. Yeah.
The like shaky.
That's
and the
what
fucking...
I'm talking about. When it's like, like you're like, what is going on here? And they're like, did you see the monster? And you're like, no, bitch, I can't see anything.
But the funny part is that's probably more realistic because people, when they have like World Star or whatever, it's always like the worst fucking video.
I know, but it's always that stuff where it goes back. That type of stuff goes to where, like, early 2000s YouTube, where it's like, I caught a ghost on camera, and it is like the crappiest light, the crappiest camera.
Can I tell you something? I always believe those, and I know they're fake. It takes me so long to be like, oh, this is fake.
Yeah.
It takes me embarrassingly long because you know, I don't like to not be believed. I want to believe people, but then people are just doing it for clickbait, and I'm like, girl, there are real stories to be had.
So obviously we have an opinionated answer about
yes.
that.
Opinions? Where?
Us? Opinionated?
Never. Another one from Mama Omen.
Mama Omen.
What is both of your all-time favorite horror movie? And is it because it's spooky? If not, what is your spookiest movie?
I don't think I'm going to be able to say all time.
Isn't it The Strangers?
Well, so here's how I view, like, all time. It always comes down to, like, what I want to show people. If you've told me you've never seen Paranormal Activity, I'm showing you the first one.
Mine is which one I'd watch over and over again.
See, and I get that, because for me, if it's about, like, my comfort horror movie, let me put it on and I'll watch it, it's The Witch.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about that one.
It's not on the edge of your seat the entire time.
No.
I acknowledge it's a slow burn.
I mean, and it really doesn't reach a conclusion. Like, it does in the last 10 minutes.
But, like, that ending for me, and that's why, that goes back to me saying, like, the whole, like, such a nuanced thing. If it didn't have that ending, if that whole scene with Black Phillip didn't happen, I'd be like, oh yeah, I've seen it. It's cool. It would have been like a one-watch movie.
Yeah.
But I love that ending so much.
Yeah.
I will literally be like, we're watching this 3-hour movie where people talk old-ass English.
Yeah.
That to me is like one of the best depictions of the devil, the witchcraft.
So it's not because it's scary. So what's the scariest movie for you?
The scariest movie for me.
You
For
don't?
me-
I know immediately.
Go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead.
Well, like, for me, because I'm so fucked up in the head, I'm always like, so excited to, like, be in this. I'm not scared. I'm more excited to be scared. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but so you have nothing that's like deeply like, oh my god.
Well, so, like, Paranormal Activity really scarred me.
There you go.
Because I've told you, like, I had that the house that I lived in when that came out, had a really dark hallway. And I would always, like, for whatever reason, the light was at the other end of the hallway from where you entered it. Yeah, and I would always hear her scream. I'd always think I was going to get dragged back. The Strangers, because home invasion terrifies me. So those would be the top two.
When there are no like rhyme or reason too, that's always like super weird. So, unsurprisingly, I don't know. I mean, it has to be my favorite.
You just said you knew. I'm just kidding.
Is The Conjuring.
I can see that.
I just, like, I would always, like, I'll watch The Conjuring anytime.
You know what's up there for me too, actually, now that I think about it? Sinister.
Sinister's
Girl,
good.
that lawnmower scene? Oof.
The other one that comes to mind, though, is Bly Manor.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a movie, so cheating. But, like, those kind of stories, that's where I'm, like, the thriller comes in, because, you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Even Annabelle comes to mind. Just anything, genuinely, like, James Wan is, like, that's my favorite. You know what I mean? It's not because it's scary. It's not scary anymore.
storytelling.
It's fantastic story. And that, I think, to me, is better than scary.
Yeah.
Because if you're just going horror, just scary, like, it gets you only so far.
Well, not only that, but it's a one and done type of thing.
Yes.
To where you see that and you, like, that is the fun of it, to where you can be like, oh, I got so scared. And, like, you want to share that, especially for someone who is very scared of horror and stuff like that, who doesn't tend to like it. That's the fun of it. But when you can watch a movie over and over again because you're like, this is genuinely a good movie.
Yes. I think that's more important to me than... Because, like, I think that some relatability to the characters makes it that, like, a great horror movie. And just being, like, scared. Like, we can all relate to being scared, but that's just, like, a surface fear. I'm always scared. You know what I mean? Like, I am a scaredy cat.
But Patrick Wilson in anything, we'll be scared of it.
Yes. The scariest movies to me, movies I will never watch again, The Hills Have Eyes, The Last House on the Left. Not for me.
The original or the remake?
Either. I think we watched the remake. As a woman, that's reality.
Yeah.
That lurks around the fucking corner.
Yeah.
Especially at that age, because apparently men like to catcall children. It's just too real for me.
Yeah.
It's just that is a fact of life. It's not for me. But I think that's like, because gore is gross to me, but I don't think it's like scary.
Yeah.
Something that scared me. Paranormal 2. Paranormal was really scary when it came out to me. Like, that was...
Girl,
like,
well, I don't know if you remember this. So I was in my late teens. They did it how they promoted the Blair Witch.
where they were like, it's a true story.
Yeah.
They found this and shit.
Yeah.
I remembered being like, it's real.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking dumb, you know?
No, I could see it. Well, so the part that, like, kind of made it like, was that ending.
Yeah.
Where if they would have went with the alternative ending, where she's just standing at the camera, and then turns away and walks away, I'd have been like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like, I think that should have been how it originally was in the film if we were gonna promote it that way. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it got me.
You know, and honestly, like, they've made a few paranormal, but like, yeah, every one of them I feel like could stand on its own.
Oh yeah.
Like, you see often with multiples that it's like, we had another Little Omen ask, will you guys make a video at the Winchester house?
The answer is yes.
Yeah, of course.
The
practicality of being there.
Well, it's just a question of when.
Yeah. That's like a whole thing.
Yeah, I think we kind of need to...
We could go up there like a long weekend, though.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying more of like, we need to sit down and figure out how we're going to structure that episode.
Oh,
because our episode is very like, if you guys want a review of it, that's easy. Because we can go up there, get a couple shots and stuff and be like, hey, this is what happened. I think people want... like
some spooky shit
a ghost, yeah, like a ghost hunting type of thing. So that takes, I'm sure you have to get like approvals and stuff like that.
We'd probably have to for like filming there too.
Yeah.
I'm always open to anything that's not inherently disrespectful to the dead, to any spaces, because like I'm not bringing anything home. I will be getting cleansed after, but no, like that I'm okay with that as long as we're not like gonna get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the answer is yes.
Yes.
But the question is when. Tune in
Tell
tomorrow.
your friends about it so we can quit our jobs and devote our time to Synchro
Listen,
Season.
if y'all want us to go around the nation, we can do that.
Yes. Oh my god. We go to like the Paris catacombs. Oh, that'd be so fun.
As above, so below.
Yeah, but like I've heard some crazy shit about that.
Mm-hmm.
What, Charlie? What are Danny's favorite earrings that she's ever worn?
Her favorite?
Your favorite of mine.
Oh, of yours. I love the guillotine ones. Mm-hmm. But I gotta say...
I don't think I've shown you these ones.
No, look at that. Go, my Morticia. My mother and my father. I gotta say, my favorite are your Dolly Parton ones.
They broke, remember? I can put them back together, but I need to put them back together. That was a me question. I just wanted to know.
Oh.
I just wanted to know the answer. So our last question from our favorite little omen. I'm assuming that she means she put your ice cream or just plain ice cream. I think your favorite or plain. What's your favorite ice cream?
So, that's that whole cycle. Did you know I've been asked that in an interview?
What's your favorite ice cream?
Yeah. If you could be any ice cream, what would it be and why?
If you could be any ice cream,
Yeah.
it would be the most disgusting ice cream so I don't get eaten. What?
It's supposed to, like, the way you answer it, like, it's supposed to tell, like, some psychological...
Tell me what that says.
Mm.
That I'm smart because I'm trying not to get eaten. But maybe the goal is to get eaten if you're food. I don't know. What is it? Sausage party?
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Where they think they're going to, like, heaven.
Yeah, that's funny.
So my favorite ice cream is...
Cherry Garcia?
Oh, God, no. That's Victor's
You
favorite
have,
ice cream.
oh, I was like, why the fuck do you have cherry in there?
That's
I
Victor's
look at it and I'm
favorite.
annoyed every time I see it.
Victor loves...
Because I'd be looking through your fridge.
Just coming in. What are we filming today? I like a cookies and cream.
So basic.
But
It has to be with something. Cookies and cream by itself is not. Like, I'll eat it.
I like a sundae type of thing.
Mm.
I like a cookies and cream. I love a cookie dough.
Yes, cookie
I
dough.
love a Reese's. I like a cookie or a brownie with some peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And some variation of a vanilla ice cream within that.
No, I'm with you on that. My
Yeah.
favorite is Half Baked from Ben & Jerry's.
Okay.
It has, it's, I think, vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
Like, but it might just be vanilla. I don't know. But there's fudge in there, and then
Mhm.
there's cookie dough. And I think something else. But yeah, it's fucking good.
See, I would love that. I am
Fucking
more...
good. You might like the Americone Dream better. There's one with peanut butter in it.
I am not opposed to ice cream. But I am, when it comes to sweets, I am a cookie or brownie guy. And,
Both.
well, that, but ice cream is like an addition to it.
Oh, you don't ever eat it by itself.
Like,
Or I could put down a pint right now.
no, honestly. Honestly. No, I just mean like I love a Pizookie.
I had one yesterday.
Oh, see? This is what we're talking about. No, it's like when you guys ask me like, oh, what do you want for like your birthday cake? I'm like, let's get a cookie, let's get a brownie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get you a black birthday cake.
And I loved it.
It was so beautiful.
It was. And it was good too.
Well, that is it for our questions today. Thank you, Little Omens, for
Thank
participating
you.
in today's video. Yeah, 25 episodes. That probably doesn't sound like a lot to other people, but like, that's like 300,000 hours of work.
other weekend to do this, it's a lot.
No, literally, it's like, what is every episode? At least 10 hours of work back and forth. So 250 hours. Like, that's a long time.
It's a part-time job.
I mean, and that's not even social media and
Right?
thumbnails. So, yeah.
So when we're here begging you to like and subscribe, that's why. Because I need the validation to know that while I'm laughing at these videos, you're laughing at these videos.
No, we really appreciate everyone who supports us. We love that, like, you know, even whoever gets some entertainment out of us hanging out and doing this thing. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for participating in this milestone with us.
And I will even go so far to say, if you want to be on Sink Your Teeth In, send us a DM, send us a comment, and we'll work something out.
We'll work something out.
We want to have you. We want to be with you.
Do we?
And it depends who you are. I'll be honest, it depends who you are. But yeah.
If I've had one conversation with you, do not talk to me. No. I cannot believe we are here.
We're here. We're
queer.
queer. We're at 25, dear.
That is it for today's episode. We hope that you guys had a little bit of fun and that you learned maybe a little bit more about us. I mean, honestly, like,
I hope, if anything, you realize that we can really just talk.
we could talk about
Give us a topic to
anything.
talk about.
We hope that you guys stick around. We hope that you guys are loving what we're doing. And we have actually some very exciting things in the works.
I'm
Coming
getting
up.
breast implants. My breast implantation.
Breast expectation. But yeah, so we hope you guys stick around and that
But before you go, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all our socials linked somewhere in the vicinity of this frame.
And remember, little omens,
Stay spooky! Hey, faggot. Hey, you stupid ass, slutty ass, motherfucking custy ass bitch.
You okay?
You said call you a slur.
I said I wanted to be on camera when you call me a slur.
You fucking harlot.
You harlot?
You harlot. I'm going to dinner when I drop off the dog, so I can't eat, but we can get like a sandwich.
That's a meal, bitch.
Is it? Is it?
A sandwich. We're so warm, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm trying to steal.
I just started.
Oh my god.
Or would it be?
You gave it to me, I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. I got this. Thank you though. You're the only like. Oh my god, if you die right now, I'm gonna keep it rolling. What
So
was that children?
Yeah. They were selling a hoverboard because they want to buy a dirt bike.
You should have been like, do I look like I fit on that hoverboard?
Well, let me see. Imagine I just entertain them. Break that shit. Well, I'm gonna have to buy it now. I just found out that I had the same size titty as Danny today, so hey, there's that. Those things look heavy. Girl, like, no, just like, I feel like if I went up behind him and like lifted it up, it would, ooh. Ooh.
You think so?
They look heavy, girl.
We could talk about sand for 3 hours.
Girl.
We could talk about anything.
You want to talk about how that shit gets in between? Like, it cannot get
Oh
off
my
of
god. And when you rinse off, it doesn't even help. You have to like.
Right?
Ugh,
Have you
and
ever
in your
dry
toes?
toweled
In your
sand off?
toes?
It's so gross. No.
No.
Because, like, the fact that you have to, like, basically get a pedicure and a manicure from it.
No, literally. I have to like take a 3-hour shower.
We didn't even talk about sand!
We could even talk about sand. And remember, little omens.
Stay spooky! Now back to sand.
Oh. Let's celebrate.
Let's